you should pursue the things that you've always wanted to do. You know that nagging voice inside your head where you're like, oh my gosh, like I've always wanted to do this, but I'm scared of this, scared of that, blah 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 blah. Like stop, shut the fuck up and start doing the things that you want to do, because seriously you guys, life is so freaking short. Good morning. Okay, wait, it's not morning. I'm not even gonna front with you guys. It is actually in the afternoon. It's 1:20 p.m. right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been setting my days pretty late this past couple of days just because I have been sleeping late. Okay, that's it. I'll just be honest. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm like a morning person now. I'm not. Anyway, today I'm gonna take you along with me. I'm gonna make my coffee and we're gonna start working right now. So this is my first work block of the day. Okay, so I am not a coffee snob, so to me, as long as it's coffee and it tastes relatively decent, like I'm fine with it. And I know that some people shoot on liking coffee just because it's bad, but I actually really like the Jasmine Bloom Yuan Yang. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yuan Yang is basically half tea and half coffee, so it's half coffee and half jasmine tea for this one. So if you like coffee and you like green tea and you want something a bit refreshing but slightly milky but not too much, this is actually leftover coffee, which I know some people are like, ew, that's so disgusting. Okay, I'm fine with it. Okay, like again, I'm not a coffee snob. This was from yesterday and I put oat milk inside this. Like I ordered the one with oat milk. I'm gonna add in a shot of espresso so there's like more coffee taste. And it's just like as though we have a new iced oat milk latte. It still tastes good. So in my defense, I have not been grocery shopping and I finished up all of my barista milk, so yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to record a voiceover for an Instagram reel that I am going to post later. And this is the mic that I'm using. I'm using the Blue Yeti mic. This is the blackout version, meaning the whole entire mic is black. So I'm gonna read off my script, and basically I just plug this in to my MacBook Pro, and then I open the voice memo app and I just click on record. And I'm just going to read off from my script. I like to type my script on Notion just because it's way easier. I'll probably do like 2 to 3 takes depending on which one that I like the most. And then I'm gonna edit into the reel that I'll be posting it. This is take 1. Okay, that was 15 seconds. And then I'm just going to play back to see how it sounds like. Because sometimes when you read off a script, it can sound a bit scripted, which I know is funny because obviously you are reading off a script, but you want it to sound like it's conversational, like you're talking to a friend, not like I'm a robot just reading off a script. You know what I mean? I realized that when I record my voiceovers like a couple of times, like the first few times, I'm like warming up my vocal cords and the way that I'm trying to convey and sound like in the reel. So I feel like I've warmed up enough and I'm gonna try it one more time, and usually this is the final one that I'll probably use in my Instagram reel. And this is kind of like one of the things that when I do help clients create content, because in case you don't know, I'm a freelance content creator for brands and businesses, and usually when I do work with founders, especially when they're doing talking head videos like this, I always tell them to warm up first and let's just start by practicing before we actually use the final cut, which is usually like the 4th or 5th time, and sometimes it could be like the 8th time if they're really struggling to talk to the camera or even just read the script for a voiceover. So I'm finally done editing. I thought I would show you guys kind of like the process of like how I actually do it. So I edit using Premiere Pro. I know that some people use CapCut or Final Cut Pro. Do whatever that makes it easier for you to edit your content. I like that I can make my workspace, like when I'm editing reels, obviously you can see that if it's like a landscape video, I would probably do this in this format, but if not, I can just go to my window, go to workspaces, and you go all the way down to vertical, and then you automatically, like, can you see like your content here is way bigger than like the previous format? So that's what I usually do. And this is like, you can adjust the size, you can obviously zoom in, zoom out, whatever it is. This is fit, which is basically the size as it is. And yeah, so this is my timeline. Like over here, you see this is my voiceover,
and then below here is the music that I want to use, like a background music, and all the stuff here, the purple one. So these are texts that I manually add, and then the top part, which is the brown orangey part, those are the subtitles that I automate, if that makes sense. So I don't type it manually on my videos. I just can go to text and then go to captions, and then after that you can just transcribe it. So when you transcribe it, you don't have to type what you're saying one by one, which I know CapCut does that as well. So this is just how I do it in Premiere Pro. So yeah, you can see how it is, and I'll just show you guys the final video here. And the craziest part is I've been consistent from posting content daily and hitting 10k steps while balancing client work without the feeling like I'm going fucking crazy. And all I needed was to let go of the all or nothing mindset, and most importantly, have a system. I'm not saying I've nailed it yet because it's only been a month, but as we're entering Q3, I'm really excited to make some tweaks and implement them and see what happens eventually. If it ever feels like life isn't going the way you want it to, just start by taking control of what you can control. Maybe it's looking at your finances, putting more intention to your relationships, or finally prioritizing your health and wellness. Whatever it is for you, just know that you do have the ability to change your life by making one small decision at a time. Okay, then I'm just gonna export the video. I'm just gonna put the date and the reel, and we'll just wait for it to export so that I can upload it on my Instagram. Just creating the video in general, it takes me like an hour or so. So that includes like scripting the video, recording the voiceover, editing the video itself, adding text and stuff like that. It does take a while sometimes, because especially if I get into my head, I'm like, okay, should I edit this video or not? When, to be honest, when you're just starting out content creation at first, you shouldn't overthink and just, you know, I'm not saying just do anyhow, like just put in whatever video and just hope for the best. What I'm saying is, yes, put in effort, but don't overthink it, because the moment you overthink it, in the end, you spend way too much time on it and you don't post it. And that has happened to me before, where I have a lot of drafts and I just don't post it just because I feel like it's not worthy of being posted. But at the end of the day, I realized that the type of videos that I put in the most effort in, and the ones that I always overthink about, it doesn't really do well. I don't know what it is, but the videos that I kind of like, you know what, I don't really overthink it, I'm just gonna edit and post it, and it's really super quick to produce, it actually gets better engagement, which is really weird. I still don't understand that. And I know that previously I said that I want to be consistent with my content, and I've been posting every single day for the whole month of June except for Friday. And the interesting thing is that I did not burn out, and secondly, I really enjoy it because I've been trying to switch things around and just change up the content a bit. I really love posting about fitness, mindset, and just sprinkle a little bit of lifestyle, although I do feel like I posted one like lifestyle travel vlog, it just didn't do well. Like it was bad, but I was actually pretty proud of the video. So one of the things that I do realize is that even though your video doesn't perform well, okay, on social media, but if you enjoy creating it and you want the message to be put out there, you want the content to be out there, no matter the views, likes, comments, reach, or whatever, I think it's still worth it doing it. And that's what I say, like, sometimes vanity metrics, they don't really matter, especially if you enjoy it, you know. But obviously, if let's say you're posting every single day and for the past 3 months you feel like nothing's changing, then only you need to, you know, take a step back. Let's go back and look at, you know, what we're doing wrong or right, and let's just fix it. I mean, it's only been 1 month, so I'm not gonna complain. Like, I'm a freelance social media manager. I always, you know, advise my clients that just be consistent for 3 months at least. You will definitely see a change. So for me personally, because I'm building my personal brand on my own personal Instagram page, it can feel a bit hard sometimes where I'm like, I feel like nothing is working, when I just need patience, okay? But if you are starting content creation and, you know, you need some support, well, let me know. Drop it in the comments. I mean, I would love to just like hang out and chat with you guys, and we can just help support each other out, because I understand that it is not easy, trust me, okay? Like, doing it for clients versus doing it for yourself is so different. So I'm willing to really give it my all this time, and because we're entering in the new quarter, I really want to go all out, considering that we have literally only 6 months left. Quick break, I'm gonna have dinner. I got GYG and this is the tacos. I got 3, so I think 2 of them are fish, the barramundi fish, and then the other one is chicken. So I like to eat with the smoky chipotle sauce. I used to like to eat it with the habanero sauce, but it makes me shit, so I'm not gonna do that to myself. So right now it is 8 p.m. and I'm not gonna lie, I do not feel like going to the gym. I need to hype up myself as much as I can, and this is why I always say get the workout out of the way first thing in the morning so that you can just get on with your day. I have a leg day, so as I've gotten older, I realized that I prefer upper body days versus lower body days. Today, I need to work on my glutes and hamstrings. Not looking forward to it because I know it takes up a lot of energy, but I know that I'm going to feel good about myself that I actually go to the gym, even though I honestly don't feel like it. I'm going to show you my outfit. So, something super basic. This top right here, it's super thin. It's the Uniqlo Airism, and it's actually so criminal that I use this to not just work out but also to go out. Basically just abuse the crap out of this top, but it's super durable and I really like it, and also it's super thin. And sports bra I am using, I'm flashing you right now. So this is, I got this from Shopee. So if you are not from Asia, you probably can get it on Amazon, but yeah, I like this because it's medium support. Like, you can't run with it, but it's almost, I don't know, like it looks nice when you wear plain tight tops. You know, you don't get the weird patterns sticking out, if you know what I mean, or like a shape. This just, it's like a nice t-shirt bra, but it's a sports bra. And for shorts, I am using the Honor Active shorts. It's like a subtle glute separation and the logo at the back. One thing about Honor Active is that the shorts that I'm wearing right now, it is not super compressive. Like, it is compressive, but it's not to a point where you feel like you're stuffed turkey, you know, because that's how I feel when I wear leggings that are like super freaking compressive. I feel like I cannot breathe. I feel like so stuffed. And so far so good, which I understand it can be pricey. Well, it is pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely worth the price because you'll get what you pay for. It's quality pieces. Yeah, I like to do that like this. Just, I'm gonna put this, you know what, I'm gonna wash my hand because that's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. Went to the freaking gym, even though I didn't feel like it. It is actually pretty late. It's like 11. Oh, we can make sure some magic number. So did my glutes and hamstrings. Honestly, I never thought the gym would be packed because usually when you hear my voice packed, I'm pretty tired, but I've never seen the gym packed at this timing, which is really weird, but I managed to complete my workout the way that it's structured, so that's good. I'm gonna go to the supermarket now and I'm gonna go home and eat a quick bite. Okay, I am back home and I'm using a mic just because I switched on the fan and I'm hoping that you guys can hear me clearly. So I got the Chobani Fit vanilla Greek yogurt. It has 15 grams of protein. I've actually never tried this before. Usually the one that I get is like the normal Chobani Greek yogurt. This has vanilla. I got the strawberry one, but I think I'm gonna have that for breakfast tomorrow. Oops. I'm gonna have that for breakfast tomorrow. So, can you hear me here? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna open this. Ooh, I'm so excited. I don't know why, but I've been craving to eat yogurt for so long. But you go through phases. It's like eating oatmeal, you know. Sometimes I feel like I am into this oatmeal phase where I just want to eat oatmeal all the time, and then other times I'm like, ugh, oatmeal, I'm sick of it. It's just like eggs, you know, like it starts to taste really good to have it for breakfast every single time, but after that it starts to taste like animal. Okay. Basically, my gym session went well. I just don't feel as strong, and I know that is because I'm in my luteal phase, meaning that it's just a couple of days before my period, which is like, usually it's like a week before your period, but I know that I'm due my period in like a couple of days, so I naturally just feel weaker. But it's fine, I don't beat myself up over it. In reality, it's just hormones, man. Like when you're a woman, you just have hormones, and instead of like working against your body, work with your body, because you will feel less frustrated with yourself. And the more you understand your body, especially your cycle, it will definitely help you progress. And it's not just like fitness wise. Like I know a lot of people talk about cycle syncing, but honestly it does help when you are tracking your cycle, knowing when you're in your follicular phase, your ovulation phase, your menstrual cycle, because those phases of your cycles, they contribute a lot to your mood, how you feel, the way you function. It's like, let's say in your luteal phase, for me personally, that's when I have lesser energy, but I want to kind of like recuperate and just like be inside. So that's when I mostly do a lot of admin work. I don't really do meetings face to face, just because that's when I just want to be inside. So I do plan my schedule kind of, you know, around my cycle, but I don't get really super strict on it. But I just want to share with you kind of like my goals, I guess, in terms of like fitness. Right now I don't have like a specific physique goal. Like, yeah, I want to like lose weight, but I don't want to fixate on that so much, because I realize the moment I fixate on I want to lose weight and then I go in with an all or nothing mindset, I immediately just like fall off the bandwagon. Right now I'm just strength training 4 times a week, which is fine for me. So it's 2 lower body days, 2 upper body days, and I hit 10,000 steps every single day, and to me that's more than enough. So that's just my update for my fitness journey. And in case you've been following me for quite some time, I actually do have a podcast called A Thriving You, and I'm thinking of restarting it again. It's so funny because I remember talking, like kind of saying it at the start of the year that, oh, I want to hit like 100,000 subscribers or some shit like that, but then I'm not consistent with it. So funny, right? So I'm going to, you know, I'm just going to do things without fearing about other people's judgment, because, you know, I used to talk about like, oh, okay, like who cares what other people think of you, but at the same time I have that, I'm not gonna lie, I still have those moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, what if so and so is watching? What are they thinking? What are they judging? Are they laughing at me? But at the end of the day, like, who the fuck cares? Because touch wood, you can die tomorrow, so you never know. Like I always say to people, like when they're worried and stressed about something like so hardcore, I'll just tell them like, why are you so stressing it out? Like, why are you so stressed out? Because you don't know that the next day you might die. And seriously, life is so fucking short. Like you should pursue the things that you've always wanted to do. You know that nagging voice inside your head where you're like, oh my gosh, like I've always wanted to do this, but I'm scared of this, scared of that, blah 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 blah. Like stop, keep quiet, shut the fuck up, and start doing the things that you want to do, because seriously, you guys, life is so freaking short. So I don't know where that came from, but I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I'm gonna start uploading more frequently, hopefully like every single week, like once a week. So yeah, fingers crossed. No, not fingers crossed, I have to do that. I need to, you know, keep my own promises, because I need to show up not just for me, but I need to show up for you guys who are watching these videos. So yeah, I might be like a little delusional. I think the thing about posting content online is that when you don't have a lot of subscribers or followers or engagement or comments, it feels like you're talking to no one. But even when you get 10 views, you're literally talking to 10 people. And imagine being in a room with 10 people. I would gag, like, because I'm an introvert and I'm a homebody, so when I talk to, you know, 10 people, I'll be like 10 people, like I can just talk to like 1-2 people maximum, but like more than that I get a little bit anxious just because, oh my gosh, we actually need to form a conversation, and I'm not the type that likes small talk, you know. So yeah, that's super long yapping session, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Also, take care, and please just remember that you only live once, and go pursue the thing that you've always wanted to do. Okay, bye.